I learned that fixing a leaking washing machine is way easier than I thought. No special skills, no special tools. This is a whirlpool that's well over 10 years old, and I'm pretty sure a repairman would have charged me more than it's worth. So, I'm going to show you exactly what I checked and how simple this was to fix. The first thing I needed to figure out was whether the leak was clean water or soapy water. In my case, it was fresh water coming from the back of the machine. That immediately pointed me to the water supply hoses. What I didn't realize is that these hoses actually have a replace by date. These ones said 5 years, and this machine is double that age. There was some corrosion, a little evidence of dripping, and then the end of the hose just broke right off. Honestly, this was an accident waiting to happen. The good news is that these hoses are cheap and extremely easy to replace, but this was not the source of the major flow of water. Next, I checked where the hoses connect to the machine, the inlet valve. This is the part that controls when hot or cold water enters. It's inside the machine, so I assumed I'd need to remove the back panel. After removing a few screws, I got stuck. I was frustrated and I was very hot. This laundry room was easily over 100 degrees. So I took a break. I went into an air-conditioned room and I consulted the University of YouTube. Turns out, you just remove the top control panel and the entire front slides off. On this machine, the top was held down by 2 Phillips screws in the back. Some models have them in the front. Once those were out, the top flipped back on a hinge. There were also 2 spring clips at the front that popped out easily with a screwdriver. I disconnected one electrical plug, this is the one that connects the lid switch, and then the whole front panel just came right off. I inspected the inlet valves, expecting to see some rust or lime scale, but I found nothing. I followed the hoses from the valves to the tub, still nothing. So the next step was obvious. I turned the machine on and I let it fill. After about 20 seconds, I ran my fingers along the backfill hose. And there it was, a small wet tear in the hose itself. That explains why the machine only leaked while filling and not during washing or spinning. I went to a hose supply store and picked up a replacement hose, plus new hot and cold supply hoses and fresh clamps. I didn't even bother to look for the original parts, and these actually looked even better. So the total cost was under $50. If the leak had been soapy water, it would have likely been the drain hose or the tub seal. And from what I saw, those are also very manageable fixes. So the bottom line, if you can use a screwdriver, you can do this.